ஹாய், இன்னைக்கு வந்து நம்ம ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் 10ஓட ஃபிசிக்ஸில் இருக்க எல்லா 1 மார்க்ஸும் தான் இந்த வீடியோவில் பார்க்க போகிறோம். ஸோ வாங்க நம்ம வீடியோக்குள்ளே போயிடலாம். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்து லா ஆஃப் மோஷனோட புக் பேக் ஆன்சர்ஸ் பார்த்துடலாம். இனர்ஷியா ஆஃப் பாடி டிபெண்ட்ஸ் ஆன் சி மாஸ் ஆஃப் தி ஆப்ஜெக்ட். இம்பல்ஸ் இஸ் ஈக்குவல் டு சி சேஞ்ச் ஆஃப் momentum. நியூட்டன்ஸ் third law is applicable both A and B. C. So plotting of graph for momentum on the x-axis and time on y-axis, slope of momentum time graph gives C force. In which of the following sport the turning of effect of force used? Cycling. C. Cycling. The unit of G is ms minus 2. It can be also expressed as centimeter second minus 1. 1 kilogram force is equal to C 98 into 10 to the power of 4 dyne. 10 4 dyne. The mass of the body is measured on planet Earth as m kg. When it is taken to a planet of radius half that of the Earth, then its value will be dash kg. C m by 4. If the Earth shrinks to 50% of its real radius, its mass remaining the same, the weight of the body on the Earth will C. decrease by 25%. To project the rockets, which of the following principle is or used? Both A and C. D. So fill in the blanks பார்த்துடலாம். Fill in the blanks. To produce a displacement, dash is required. Force. Passengers lean forward when sudden brake is applied in the moving vehicle. This can be explained by the inertia of motion. The inertia of motion. By convention, the clockwise moment are taken as negative and the anti-clockwise moments are taken as positive. நீங்க பாசிட்டிவ்னு எழுதிருங்க. நான் சிம்பிளுக்கு பதிலா பாசிட்டிவ்னு எழுதுறேன். Dash is used to change the speed of the car. Acceleration. A man of mass 100 kg has a weight of dash at the surface of the earth. 980 Newton. Okay. Next one வந்து match the following பார்க்கலாம். Newton's first law வந்து எது வந்து stable equilibrium of a body. Newton's second law of force. Newton's third law flying nature of bird. Law of conservation of linear momentum, propulsion of a rocket. So அடுத்த lesson optic lesson ஓட book back answers பார்த்துடலாம். The refractive index of four substances A, B, C and D are 1.31, 1.43, 1.33, 2.4 respectively. The speed of light is maximum in A. Where should an object be placed so that a real and inverted image of same size is obtained by a convex lens? B. 2F. A small bulb is placed at the principal focus of a convex lens. When the bulb is switched on, the lens will produce C. a parallel beam of light. Magnification of a convex lens is A. positive. A convex lens forms a real diminished point size image at focus. Then the position of an object is at எங்க இருக்கு fifth one வந்து B infinity. Power of a lens is minus 40, then its focal length வந்து C minus 0.25 m. Sorry. In the myopic eye, the image of the object is formed in front of the retina. The eye defect, presbyopia, can be corrected by D. Bifocal lenses. Which of the following lens would you prefer to use while reading small letters found in dictionary? A convex lens of focal length 10 centimeter. If VB, VG, VR be the velocity of blue, green and red light respectively in a glass prism, then which of the following statement gives the correct relation? C. VB, VG, VR. The path of a light is called as ray of light. The refractive index of a transparent medium is always greater than 1. If the energy of incident beam and the scattered beam are same, then the scattering of light is called as elastic. According to Rayleigh's scattering law, the amount of scattering of light is inversely proportional to the fourth power of its wavelength. Amount of light entering into an eye is controlled by iris. Next one, match the following. Retina, screen of the eye. Pupil, pathway of light. Ciliary muscles, power of accommodation. Myopia, far point comes closer. Hypermetropia, near point moves away. Next one, thermal physics oda book back answers பாத்திரலாம். The value of universal gas constant D 8.31 mole minus 1 K minus 1. If a substance is heated or cooled, the change in mass of that substance is C0. If a substance is heated or cooled, the linear expansion occurs along the axis of A, x or minus x. Temperature is the average dash of the molecules of a substance. C. Difference in TE and PE. In the given diagram, the possible direction of heat energy transformation is A to B, A to C, B to C. B to A, C to A, C to B. The value of Avogadro number is 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23 per mole. The temperature and heat are dash quantities, scalar. 1 calorie is the amount of heat energy required to raise the temperature of 1 gram of water through 1 degree Celsius. According to Boyle's law, the shape of graph between pressure and reciprocal of volume is straight line. Match the following. Linear expansion, change in length. Superficial expansion, change in area. Cubical expansion, change in volume. Heat transformation, hot body or cold body. Boltzmann constant 1.381 into 10 to the power of minus 23 joule per Kelvin minus 1. So electricity, which of the following is correct? B. Rate of change of charges current. SI unit of resistance is C ohm. In a simple circuit, why does the bulb glow when you close the switch? D. The bulb is getting charged. Kilowatt hour is an unit of C electric energy. When a circuit is open, dash cannot pass through it. Current. The ratio of potential difference to a current is known as Ohm's law. The Wiring in a house consists of domestic electrical circuits. The power of an electric device is the product of electrical current and the potential difference. LED stands for light emitting diode. Match the following: electric current ampere, potential difference volt, specific resistance ohms meter, electric power watt, electrical energy joule. Acoustics-ஓட book back answers பார்த்துடலாம். When a sound wave travels through air, the air particles A vibrate along the direction of a wave motion. Velocity of sound in a gaseous medium is 330 meter second minus 1. If the pressure is increased by 4 times without causing a change in the temperature, the velocity of sound in the gas is A 330 ms minus 1. The frequency which is audible to a human ear is 20 kHz. The velocity of sound in air at a particular temperature is 330 ms minus 1. What will be its value when temperature is doubled and the pressure is halved? Answer is A 330 ms minus 1. If the sound wave travels with the frequency of 1.25 into 104 Hz at 344 ms minus 1, the wavelength will be. Fifth one வந்து C 0.02752 meter. Next one, the sound waves are reflected from an optic obstacle into the same medium from which they were incident. Which of the following changes? None of these. Velocity of sound in the atmosphere of planet is 500 ms minus 1. The minimum distance between the source of sound and the optical to hear the echo should be C 25 meter. A rapid back and forth motion of a particle about its mean position is vibration. If the energy in a longitude wave travel from south to north, the particle of a medium would be vibrating in both north and south. The whistle giving out a sound of frequency 450 Hz approaches a stationary observer at a speed of 33 ms minus 1. The frequency heard by an observer is 500 Hz. The source of sound is traveling with a velocity 40 km per hour towards an observer and emits a sound of frequency 2000 Hz. If the velocity of sound is 1220 km per hour, then the apparent frequency heard by an observer is 2068 Hz. Match the following: infrasonic 10 Hz, echo ultrasonography, ultrasonic 22 kilohertz, high pressure region compressions. So nuclear physics oda answers பார்த்திடலாம். Man-made radioactivity is also known as, இதோட PDF வந்து உங்களுக்கு வந்து டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷன் பாக்ஸ்ல இருக்கும். ஆன்சர் மார்க் பண்ணி உங்களுக்கு சப்போஸ் வீடியோ லென்த்தா இருக்குன்னு நினைச்சீங்கன்னா நீங்க அந்த PDF டவுன்லோட் பண்ணி நீங்க வந்து மார்க் பண்ணிக்கலாம் உங்களுக்கு தேவைன்னா. So unit of radioactivity is D, all the above. Artificial radioactivity was discovered by Irene Curie. In which of the following no change in mass number of the daughter nuclei take place? B, 2 and 3 are correct. Dash isotope is used for the treatment of cancer. Radiocobalt. Gamma radiations are dangerous because C. It produces genetic disorder. Dash aprons are used to protect us from gamma radiation. C. Lead. Which of the following statements are correct? D. 2 and 4 are correct. 3 and 4 are correct. Ionization power is maximum for alpha rays. Penetration power of gamma radiation is very high. Proton-proton chain reaction is an example of C. Nuclear fusion. In the nuclear reaction, 6 x 12 alpha decay y z a, the value of a and z is C 4, 8. Kamini reactor is located at Kalpakam A. Which of the following is correct? B. 1 and 2 are correct. Chain reaction take place in a nuclear reactor and an atomic bomb. The chain reaction in a nuclear reactor is controlled. So, fill in the blanks. 1 wrong turn is equal to 3.7 into 10 to the power of 10. Positron is an antiparticle of electron. Antiparticle of electron. Anemia can be cured by dash isotope. Radio ion. Radio ion. That is Fe to the power of 59. Abbreviation of ICRB. ICRB is International Commission of Radiological Protection. International Commission on Radiological Protection. Dash is used to measure exposure rate of radiation in humans. Wrongton. Roentgen. Wrongton. Dash has the greater penetration power. Gamma ray. Gamma ray. Z y power a gives z plus 1 y power a plus x. Then x is minus 1 e power 0 beta decay. Okay. So Zx power a gives Zy power a. This reaction is possible in dash decay, gamma. The average energy released in each fusion reaction is about dash joule. 3.84 into 10 to the power of minus 12. Nuclear fusion is possible only at the extremely high temperature of the order of dash 10 to the power 7 to 10 to the power of 9. The radioisotope of dash helps to increase the productivity of crops. இதோட இது ஆன்சர் இங்க எழுதுறேன். Phosphorus P minus 32. Okay. If the radiation exposure is 100 R, it may cause dash fatal disease. Match the following. BARC, BARC, Mumbai. India's first atomic power station is Tarapur. IGCAR is in Kalpakam. First nuclear reactor of India வந்து Apsara. Fuel uranium. Moderator cadmium rods. Coolant heavy water. Shield lead. Sodi Fajan. Displacement law. iron curie, artificial radioactivity. Henry Becquerel, natural radioactivity. Albert Einstein, mass energy equivalence. Uncontrolled fission, atom bomb. Fertile material, breeder reactor reaction. Controlled fission, nuclear reactor. Fusion reaction, hydrogen bomb reaction. CO 260. Leukemia. Leukemia. I-131 is thyroid disease. Na11 is function of heart. And C14 is age of fossils. Okay. So இதுதான் வந்து நம்மளோட புக் பேக் ஆன்சர்ஸ். இதோட வந்து பிடிஎஃப் வந்து உங்களுக்கு வந்து கீழே டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷன் பாக்ஸ்ல இருக்கும். சப்போஸ் உங்களுக்கு ஃபுல் வீடியோ பார்க்க முடியலன்னா நீங்க அந்த டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷன் பாக்ஸ்ல ஆன்சர்ஸ் எல்லாம் இந்த பிடிஎஃப்ல இருக்கிறது மார்க் ஆயிருக்கும். நீங்க அதை பார்த்து கூட வந்து மார்க் பண்ணிக்கலாம். தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச் ஃபார் வாட்சிங் திஸ் வீடியோ. இந்த வீடியோ ஹெல்ப்ஃபுல்லா இருந்துச்சுன்னா இன்னும் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிடுங்க.